All right, listen up. This is an urgent Code Ninja security advisory. We're talking about CVE 2020-7796. My mission here is simple: to arm you with the critical intel to defend your perimeter right now. Let's get straight to it. Let's cut right to the chase. The CVSS score on this is a 9.8. That's not a warning, that's a 5-alarm fire. We are firmly in critical territory here. This isn't some minor bug we're discussing. This is a clear and present danger to your infrastructure. And just to be crystal clear, this isn't some theoretical vulnerability sitting on a shelf. No, Zimbra Collaboration Suite is under active, widespread attack right now. The threat is live, it's in the wild, and they are coming for the heart of your communication network, your email server. So what are we dealing with technically? It's a server-side request forgery, or SSRF. In plain English, this lets an attacker trick your own server into making web requests on their behalf. Think about it. It's like they've got an insider. They can use your trusted server to poke around your internal network, completely bypassing your firewalls. Your own machine becomes their puppet. The objective of this advisory is straightforward. We are forcing the issue. This is about immediate remediation. It's about giving you, the defender on the front lines, the intel you need to lock down your perimeter and win this fight. Period. Okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty of the attack, we need to do a comms check. We're establishing a secure channel. This isn't just for show, it's so you get threat intel in real time as the situation develops. It's mission critical. All right, here's the protocol. Step 1, subscribe. Hit those notifications. You need this intel as it breaks. Step 2, hit like. That's your ACK, your confirmation that you've received this advisory. Step 3, comment. Let us know your patch status. Are you patched? Vulnerable? This is vital for us to map the blast radius and understand the battlefield. So, let's get that status check. A simple question. Are you patched or are you vulnerable? Your answer contributes to our shared situational awareness. It's that important. Okay, comms check complete. Let's dive deep. We're now entering the briefing on the blast radius. I'm going to break down exactly who's in the crosshairs and what this attack looks like, so you can figure out your exposure. Okay, listen carefully. This is the vulnerability checklist. You are at risk if you are running any version of Zimbra Collaboration Suite before 8.8.15 patch 7. But that's not all. There are 2 other conditions. You also need to have the WebEx zimlet installed, and that zimlet's JSP functionality has to be enabled. That little plugin, that zimlet, that's the attacker's front door. Now look at how this thing escalated. The vulnerability was disclosed and a patch was dropped way back in February 2020. For years, it was basically a sleeping giant. Then, March 2025 hits, and boom, a massive, coordinated global attack campaign kicks off. It got so bad that by February 2026, CISA officially added it to their must-patch list. This is a textbook example of an old vulnerability being weaponized. And when I say coordinated, I mean it. We're not talking about a few script kiddies. Threat intel has tracked a single attack wave coming from over 400 unique IP addresses. This is organized. This is a campaign. And here's a direct quote from the intel reports. The simultaneous targeting of multiple SSRF CVEs suggests a high level of organization, likely with automated exploitation tools. What that tells us is that these aren't surgical strikes. This is a full-on assault using sophisticated, automated weapons. They're hitting every SSRF flaw they can find all at once. Okay, enough about the threat. Let's talk about the solution. This is the most important part of the brief: remediation. This is your action plan. Listen up. These are the steps you need to take immediately. Your emergency protocol is a 2-step process. Your primary directive, and I mean primary, is to patch. Apply Zimbra 8.815 patch 7 or a later supported release. That is the fix. Now, if for some reason you absolutely cannot patch this second, your fallback is to disable the WebEx zimlet and its JSP components. But let me be perfectly clear. That is a stopgap, a band-aid. You must patch. Now, how do you find this on your network? We've got tools. If you're running Qualys, the identifier is plugin ID 379888. If you're using Nuclei, there's a specific YAML template for CVE-2020-7796. You have the means. Run your scans. Now. All right, what if you think you've already been hit? Your job isn't done. Now you switch to hunt mode. This is post-exploitation monitoring. You need to be aggressively tearing through your DNS query history, scour your application logs for any weird outbound requests. You are hunting for signs of command and control traffic, C2. That's the heartbeat of the malware on your system talking back to its masters. All right, final section. I want to take a moment to talk about why this advisory is public. This is about our disclosure code, it's about the mandate we operate under, and why this is a necessary defensive action. We operate under the principle of Coordinated Vulnerability Disclosure, or CVD. That means the vendor gets a heads up and time to create a fix. Well, the patch for this has been out for years. So when a threat like this goes from theoretical to actively exploited on a massive scale, the equation changes. The priority shifts to warning the defenders.
And that's the core justification right there. When the attackers are organized, automated, and on the move, keeping this information private only helps them. The element of surprise is gone. Now it's about arming you. At this point, silence is complicity.
And look, it's not just our code. This has official weight. The U.S. government cybersecurity agency, CISA, added this exact CVE to their known exploited vulnerabilities catalog. That's their official, this is being used in attacks right now list. Federal agencies were given a hard deadline of March 10th, 2026 to fix it. This is a federally mandated priority. So I'll leave you with this one thought. Right now, as you're watching this, your perimeter is being tested, not by randoms, but by organized attackers using automated tools. They are exploiting a vulnerability that has had a fix for years. The only question left is, are you ready for them? That's the advisory. Stay secure.